Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to make a new web app and for the shared file. So let's take a look at the screenshots and how this app works. As the first screen, we do have a form and uploads and send to the people will receive the link for download file and from the sender and the message. And then we do have a validation of the form. Okay, the next thing is this is the when the file being uploaded. And next string equal that is sending uploading a file. The next thing is the file is upload successful. The next thing this string and the people who will receive invitation from the sender and downloads file. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so to do this app, we do have two separate apps. The first thing I'm going to do backend. We do have a Nodejs. This Nodejs is for backend. So make sure you have it installed Node.js. So right now I already installed the Node.js on my Mac. You can download the package and install very easy. And also we do have a MongoDB. So the MongoDB in the document database. So I'm going to use this database system to store the information for the app. So make sure you have to install it as well. Okay, so the document to install. Okay, so we have this document. And I did install MongoDB, and so right now I'm going to open it on the MongoDB by type MongoDB. And this is to start the MongoDB server. Okay, so see it already open. It's already started. So I do use a MongoDB client for a static database. And that is Robo 3D. You can download Robo 3D. Robo 3D. This is client for MongoDB. You can download here. It's robomongo.org. I already installed it in my Mac. So let me open that. We connect to the local host and port 27,017. So current we do have 3 database, and we also created new database, but not need right now. Okay, so and that's a client for MongoDB. Make sure you have it installed. It's everywhere. Okay, so let's start it. So we need to create the backend first. So I'm changing to organize the file app. cd file app. Okay, so API. And okay, so we do have an API and app. So we have API and app folder. API is for backend and the app is the front end. So we do user React. This is technology for front end. Okay, so the React should be in next video. So right now let's create this backend server. Okay, to create it, the backend server. I'm changing to zip API, and I recommend to visit my GitHub. Okay, where is project? So we have a starter for ES6 Express yet. So I'm using this framework, so Express yet. So we can open this void document, right? And here is a starter for Express and Node.js ES6. So very basic. It has a package.json and the Babel config, and for development command and build, install, and test. And we do have dependency, and this is a module for the app and development dependency. Okay, so let's copy that. Let's copy that very basic. So took, okay, so package JSON. Okay, so next thing is very basic, and we have a short app. In the short app, just have one index file. Very easy. Okay, let's copy that. This is an empty app, and so we do at src and cd add rc. So cd as sac. Okay, so I'm going to open the project in WebStorm. Okay, let's wait for the WebStorm open. Okay, so we are working on API. So for now, I can delete the app. Then we can do it later. So add rc file, C folder, and create a new file index file. Right, let's pass from the code. It's a very basic. And the WebStorm is a showing warning file. So simply to preference and we select framework and JavaScript and make sure you select ES6. We are working on ES6. So apply and okay. So no need. Okay, so it works. Okay, so next thing we do need to install a ORS dependency module. So simply to install by cd API and run npm install, it will be installed automatically the module we need. So why we installing the module? So I will talk about index file. It's an index file is just empty. It's just empty server and we don't have anything here. So just HTTP for create server, and we have a config course for header cross, and the body parser. This will be enabled to port JSON file from client and receive in the backend. And we have ports. The port by default, if we run, we can check on the process of environment port if it exists with user default, or the why we choose support is a 3000. Okay, so all the module is installed. So to run the dep, okay, so to development we just type npm run dep, Run dep, that means we open a server now available for, okay, so in port in 1000. So the web app will show, the backend server will be shown on localhost port 3000. Okay, right now we don't have any router for its index, so it shows cannot get. Okay, so let me introduce an next thing. So it's run build, and build is a build to run complete the ES6 Nodejs to normal Node.js. You can try to npm run build. We can see a dig folder. It will be shown here, and all the index file will become complete. You can see it's different, right? And so I will talking about it later, and when we deploy it up to the server. So for now, I'm going to delete this. Don't need it anymore. Okay, so we done it. Run npm run dep, and this means when we might change something here, the server will be automatically restart. As for example, I can type in console.log. Right. So now you can see it automatically restart, and we can see high message right here. Okay. So to do this, I'm going to connect this app to the MongoDB database. Okay, so to connect the app with MongoDB, so I'm going to use this package npm MongoDB, the package MongoDB. And so we need to follow the document and install it by run npm install MongoDB save. Okay, so I'm going to open this new tab on terminal, npm install and save MongoDB. So let's wait for it. Okay, so it's installed. And the next thing we need to follow the document is to configure the app. Okay, so Mongo client. To connect the app with the database, I'm going in the Struct app. I will create a new file. It's called database.js. Okay, so database.js. So it imports from MongoDB. So with ES6, so normally you don't need to push comma in the end of the command, but with me, I usually to push command here because the WebStorm will show the warning. So in ES6, you don't need to do that. So now with the course URL equal. Okay, let's follow the document. Okay, so Mongo is the URL, and so MongoDB, and so basically the port when the MongoDB is open, and the name of MongoDB, MongoDB database equal file app. Okay, just file app. Okay, so and the next thing, Mongo client connect. Let's copy that. Connect and errors db. Okay, so Mongo client connected to URL, and so in ES6 you can use the arrow function. We have arrow db. So but in ES6 simply we can use arrow function by arrow and db. So okay, so I'm going to first cause connected this function connect equal with callback callback function, and connect function will be inside a new function. Okay, Mongo client connect simply and we do return cb error db. It's a callback function. Callback, it's for easy to callback. Okay, return callback. Okay, so let's close the database. And inside the app, we do the import. The first thing we do need to import connectors from database. It's from database file. And now we do have a connected with callback function, now errors and db. So if we found an error, if error dot throw error, and okay, so wow, we copy this. We connect the database first, and then we slash the server. Okay, let's take a log file. Running is good. So if error with console log, console.log. Okay, an error connecting to the database. Okay, so in that we show those, but right now the app is connected successfully. Okay, and so now we do have app sets db equal db. So we use the app set db and db, and later we can use the app get db. So in less db, yes, we can use it later. Okay, so we have a successful to connect the app to database. And the next thing we need to define some router. Okay, so in the router, so I'm going to create a new file equal router.js. So class, I'm going to define a new class app router, and we do have export default app router. Okay, so with class we do have a constructor in the app. The app will be part from the index. Okay, so this does app equal app. Okay, so let me show how to use this class into index file. Okay, so we have a successful set. I'm going to push some command connect to the database. Okay, so now in this router, so we need to import okay, app router from router. Okay, app router, and so now we can do it like this. Code router equal app. Okay, so new app router and app. We pass the app, and we have the app in the initialize function. Okay, so now I'm going to set up router in the new function, set up router, and basically I will concept the app routing is initialize. Okay, so something like that, and in the constructor we need call to setup app router. Okay, so let's open terminal. The app routing is in it, so it's work. Okay. Okay, so in the now we do have a class app equals this.app, and so we need to define a new router. So right now you can see we don't have a get. Okay, so basically app.get slash something like that. Go function is arrow function, request response res space simple and make. So simply I want to return the app with the version. For example, I want to return res.send. Okay, set the stars 200 and JSON. Okay, so version. So first of 1.0. Okay, so now let's waiting for the server restart. Okay, and refresh browser. You can see. Okay, so we have a JSON format as a version 1.0, and so I need to use a version from package.json. So we have this version. So to do that, I will show you how to use this variable. Simply, you can import the version from package.json, and now we do have this with a version here. Okay, so same thing, and we let waiting for the app restart, and now refresh the browser. You can see it's a 1.0. Okay, that's the basic. And the next thing, I'm going to remove that comment. Root routing. Okay, so I will do this. The next thing we need to do is go, and that is the uploads. We need to, the default we need to have uploads, where the user send the file. Okay, so now I'm going to app.port. It should be a port function. Okay, API. Okay, uploads. For example, the request, response, and snake. Simply we can return res.start 200, or simply we can do that or JSON. It's very basic. Okay. Okay, uploads work. Okay. And so now you can test this. And by default, the get support function support method will not allow you to browse this from the browser. This equal get. And to do that, we need to use I recommend to use this app. It's Postman. So you can install Postman and search for Postman. Okay, it should be get Postman and downloads from. Okay, you can download for version for Windows and Linux, or I have installed it on my Mac. Okay, so let's open this WebStorm and we can test. Okay, I'm going to create a new collection. Create a new collection equal file app. Okay, with file app. Now in file app, I will attach with logo host and API uploads. So the get it doesn't work. And if we change the ports, you can see difference. Okay, uploads work. Okay, but In the uploads in Node.js, I recommend you use this module, the muter. Okay, Node.js muter. You can search for Node.js muter and for GitHub, and we will install muter for upload file. Okay, and follow the documentation. The first thing we do is install the muter. Copy that and make sure the root our process and part it and install muter. Okay, so we scroll down to see the document. Okay, muter upload. Okay, so good. Here's the config for upload file. Alright, it's muter already installed. And follow the document. So store muter, okay, copy that. I'm going to back to config and do this file store config and file store config. Okay, so this cos config equal and muter, and make sure you have import muter from muter. Okay, so I don't think we need to function this. We can use the arrow function. Arrow function, it's basic. So also we need to import pass from pass. Right, this does now file name. This now I think we need to use this. Okay. File name. Okay, pass. Okay, now so this does now split with path dot name file dot file original name. Okay, so like that, and we get back to document and we have uploads and course upload the computer and store config. Let's copy that. Okay, and so okay, we need to change the directory upload. So in the rules of API, I'm going to create a new folder to store the file by store. Okay, we use the folder which store the file uploads. And okay, so now it's yeah, cost equal path dot done. Sorry. Okay, data file store directory, and we need to set this as well. App.set. Okay, no, you need to set it. App.set. directory. Okay, file name. Okay, so make sure it's work. And app.set uploads equal uploads. This variable we define above. Okay. So we do have app.set uploads and app store directory. And that means inside this we can use uploads cause uploads equal app.get. Sorry, get should be app.get. No, uploads there. Cross uploads get uploads. And it follows document again. Alright, so uploads dot array. So need to do this upload dot array of file, and the file is the input. Okay, so it's basically okay, console receive file uploads status file file, and you can body you content the text field. Okay, so let's try again one more time to upload there. Okay, so good, so it should go. Okay, so how we upload file? So we check the body and we pass the variable file here should be a file and select an image or any file. But for testing, I just want to see and select. Alright, I forgot to return something, but we can see in the log console, and we have a received file uploads. And here is the path after file equal upload. So let's open web store and store. We can see a file already upload file, right? So it works. But I must return something. Return. Okay, read.json. Okay. Simply cross file equal request.file. JSON. Okay. File. Right. So one more time. Alright, it's return the file object we have uploaded. There's a file name and original file, original name and encoding, and my type destination, and we have a sign and path. Did it work? Okay, cool. So this is the test, just the testing. And the next thing we need to do equal and save file information to MongoDB. So basically, I would like to do this. The uploads directory. Right now, we don't need to uncomment this. We don't need it now. It's uncomment this. I believe it should be used like next time. Okay, so let's move it above. The variable should alter router 4. Okay, upload routing. Okay, so The question is, so how do we save a file object? This file object and to database. Or sorry, I forgot to make a new. This is a download routing. So we need to download routing. So it's simply app.get API and downloads. And so in the next video I think we do have a token file. It's a token, it's secret, and it should be sent to this receiver. And only who you can see is token, and it's a secret. But for now I'm going to attach the file name, and we have a function, arrow function request, respond, and make. Okay, so basically we do this. The request file name, simply I want Tabvn to return red.json. Okay, price name, file name. So how we do set the file name? This is a param. So cars file name equal request.param.name. It's very simple. Okay. So let's open that in browser. You can see file API downloads, and for example I type something and it could return the file name. Okay, so I'm going to delete one file, and so let's copy the file name and make sure. Okay, so in array.cnry API downloads. Okay, so here is the file name. So how we send the download file to user? Very easy. Do this. Now we need to upload here. Upload here. Code file path equal path. Alright, we need to import file path. Import path. Import path from path. Now we use this. Okay, path.join. I don't think we don't need that anymore. So the file path will be basic to upload there. Okay, path.join uploads there, and with the file name, right? Very basic. And now we can return res.downloads. And okay, so we have a download the path. The first variable is the path, and the next file name and option and callback. Path equal file path and file name, and should be an arrow if arrow. So we do return res.json, so that it starts not file.json. Okay, matis file not file, right? So in case we found an error, and otherwise so now we do console log file is downloaded. Okay, file code downloaded. And we don't need it anymore. Okay, let's try again. So the first thing I want to something. Okay, so we have an matches, an error found or found. But if I want to, now you can see we receive the file, and now I'm open. Okay, and you can see file already downloaded, right? Cool. And we can see in the log file equal download, right? So we have an upload router and download router. And the next thing we need to connect the file upload to database. Okay, so we need to do that. Alright, inside database, so now let's see. Inside router, turn it file. Okay, so we do this. Alright. Now I'm going to open new equal model. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. It should be created new folder. For example, model. Okay, model. Now the first thing we file equal. So let's name. I think it's a file. Model equal file. Sorry, why my mistake? One more time. .js. Okay. File. And I think we class file. Okay, so simple like that. Contractor app git.app equal app. Git does model file model equal I think which is last. Okay, so that's a file name of an original name. First thing you need to do that, and my times no. So okay, say function. We do have a function say cost db equal git.app.get db and db.collection file dot res dot insert where this just model. This is callback. I do think we have a callback function here. Callback model. Okay, so let's get back to the MongoDB documentation and you can see. So insert and function error results. arrow result. Okay, and should be have function insert, and then insert many and insert one, and the next is callback. Function arrow result. Arrow results. So with return callback function arrow results. Okay. This model my type. Okay, and size. No. Alright. And my type, that's in file name. We do have file name. With file name. Alright, destination, we don't need destination. Original name and file name is actually file name. So original name, and I think it should have name. No. And original, we don't need file name. My type original name. Okay, so and created this just now. So basically up this. So I don't think we need up this. Price come up object new contractor with file with init with object new file equal new file app, and I think init with object. I think we should like that, and so this does model equal this model equal this does model does name equal does gas and object name. So how to use this? I'm going to use a lodash first. Lodash, so we need to install lodash. And we install lodash. And close this. I'm going to close this. And so basic lodash is we easy to do. For example, this gas object file name it equal this. It equal this equal object dot name, but we don't have to change the undefined object dot name. So lodash will have we do it. So let's wait for lodash install. Alright, so successful. Import okay underscore from lodash. So we don't need comma, and we do have a gas name. So this dot origin dot model dot original original name go get object dot original name. So we need to make sure that file original name. Let's copy that first save it. Okay, this dot model dot my types equal gas attach. So copy either request and we don't have any mid tag anymore. Okay, that and size this dot model dot size equal dot gas attach size. Okay, and create this dot model dot create equal that dot now. Right. Verify original name. Okay, so we're done. So how we do you file that? And we need to inside router. We have this. All right. We have a file. Okay, so this is file an array file. So let's do this. H file. Sorry, we need to import loadas from loadas and h function file. So file we can do this. So get from request and file, and default should be an array, right? Cause sorry, it should be less. Okay, model equal an array. And we loop the file and file. So course new file equal new file, right? New file. I think we need to find model. Okay, so let's define the file as well. And inside router we need to import file. Import in the file, I think. Okay, I did forget. Import default file. Okay, import default. File from model file. Okay, so the new file equal new file app, and we pass the app dot init with object new file and the file object, the file object. So that's very easy to see. Right, new file. Okay, so we can see so simply, okay, model, okay, file model equal dot push new file, right? I think we do need to say. Okay, so the file I don't think we need this. Init with object, and we do have a to JSON. should be return this dot model. Okay, this is model. And we need the save function we don't need is right now, but let's leave that in later. Okay, so it's new file. Okay, so go to JSON, the JSON function, new file. Okay, so now it's console log and file equal file model. Okay, one more time I'm going to refresh and upload again. Okay, so I will delete this file, and one more time we need to try upload again. In body we select, and I'm going to select a new file. Alright, and hit send. Okay, we see in the body response. Okay, cannot read properly up to JSON. File init object. Init with object, and should return this. Okay, one more time, try again. Okay, init with object to JSON is not function. So I think I found a problem. The problem isn't to JSON, but inside file model I wrong for return this model. Okay, so I'm going to close that, and one more time try again. Okay, so we have a better format, an original file name, and my try. And now I want to call this, save that. So we can do that. Okay, course db equal, right, course app equal course db equal this. Okay, app.get db. So we can use the app.get db because we have already set up set db in db function here in the index file, and we have init router with app. And so inside router we can see we can able get the db equal app.get db. And okay, so we come list if file model.length, that means the file array is not empty, and we do this right on otherwise we return this dot source. Okay, it's a not right, it's a bad request. JSON arrow equal matrix. Okay, file upload is required. Okay, so we do like that. And if file.length, then we do this by db.collection. Oh, let's just pass it collection dot file dot insert many, right? So file model call back with arrow and results. If errors will return callback. Sorry, return rat.json the stars errors. Those JSON errors matrix equal dot to string. Okay, so we don't need to show an error to end user. This is the bus security. So simply say, okay, unable see the file. Okay, and oh, we return result. For it's temporary, we return res. Okay, I don't think we don't need L. Simply remove that. Return res dot JSON results dot to array. Okay. Okay, so file and file update. File model. Okay, do that. And console log. Okay, save a file with readers, errors, readers, log to console, and we can see debug. Alright, it looks good. Let's open the Robo 3T and we can see it in our database. Okay, so right now the database has not created. Let's upload again. Let me remove that. Once more time, upload. Okay, right, we have ID. Cool. Very good. So and that means we now should refresh. And we have file app, okay, with collection and file. And you know the file object, and you can open in the text, you can see, and the ID, object ID, and name, and null, name equal null. Alright, we don't have a name. Okay, so something happens. We need a name, file name equal. So let's check if our file model. So we don't need file this function anymore. Class name equal no to the file name, should be file name. Okay, so manually we do remove that, and okay, remove that as well, and one more time and upload. Okay, and now we do have a file name. This is the file name. This is actually file name, an original name which we show to the user, and the file with the name they have selected from their computer. Okay, so look good. And so now we refresh and see that. Okay, we have file name, and download that, and open in downloads file. Alright. So waiting for the server restart. Okay, we have can set header after they are sent. Right in. What is something? Correct. Okay, file and okay. So I need to remove that because duplicate to return. Now refresh browser. Okay, so we have a download file. Okay, I will cancel. So basically, I want to the file name, or we simply could open this. The file name, it can be .dk, a node.dk, but I want to download is the file ID, something like this ID, and the file ID. Okay, and we have a file not file. So how we do that? We can try to fetch them from module with the file ID and return and get the file name and path to the downloads. And let's back to that. So we do have an ID and now is the name .id. Okay, so file with the file out file ID. So we do like that. Okay, so db dot collection file dot file. Okay, ID equal file ID, function error and results. Now let's debug this too. Now we don't have a file name. Cause file name equal dot get results name and the next thing we need to console log. Okay, file object from db with error and results and to debug that. Okay, so we don't need to debug anymore, and okay, let's try again. Server restart. Okay, it's restarted. Now it's ID. Okay, the path must be string. File from objects db. Okay, results. Okay, we need to change document equal to the file document right to array. Alright, file one to arrays. Okay, dot file ID to arrays with arrow results. Now it should work. Refresh this. Okay, so something files new from db. Okay, something happened to array. File. Okay, let's try this and remove file ID. Console log file ID and just try to do that. And now you can see. Okay, change log. You can see. Okay, file from object. Right, cool. Lucas ID equal. I think we do need to import this. Import from MongoDB should be object ID and ID equal object ID file ID. Right, so now gone again. This ID. Oh, sorry. It should be underscore ID. Refresh. Okay, so good. So now we have an ID right here. This is cool. And now if error, you can see return res.starters and JSON to return to user with the Mattis error. Mattis file not file. If we don't find the file, and otherwise we do this, got file name equal results in this an array. We need to get the first array and name. If error or results not results. Simply not get results. Zero. Because okay, so we do like this. Got file name. Name if get results if or not file name. Okay, so basically that. So if an error from database, we show to the log to the file not file or even file name. Cry or file name. Use content. File name. Okay. Cool. So let's try again. Now it should have a download. Now you can see we have an open file, and we pass from the browser the file ID and return the file. And now please download file, and you can see it's file. Did the file with the downloads. Okay, so it worked. So in the next video, I will show you how to create a new React front-end app. And so the React front-end, we do use this, create a React app. I'm using that. And so see you in the next video. Okay, thank you for watching and bye for now.